Have you seen my 4 little turtles? They were my little pets, and then I must have drank them down the river. Must drop them, and they must have fell. You probably heard about them. They're green, they're mean, they're fighting machines. That's basically what they are. And everybody knows who they are. They've been around for the last 20 or 30 years. 20 to 30 years. But I wanted to tell you all about them. The first movie, the first live action movie from 1990. So here's a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie, I want to tell you all about what happens and why it's so great, and hopefully they don't mess up the fourth live action film that they're gonna make really soon in the next few years, like possibly in the year 2014. There's to be a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle coming out, and I'm a big fan. It's almost as big as the Power Rangers, or Star Wars and Star Trek, and some of the others. But we're talking about fighting Ninja Turtles. They're almost as cool as the Battletoads. I'm kind of kidding about that because obviously people say the Battletoads are the rip-offs of the Turtles. And they probably are. They probably are. They probably are pretty rip-offy. Pretty rip-offy like my laptop here. I have a laptop here. I'm making this video off the webcam of my Dell laptop, but it gets overheated and then it turns off, and then I have to start making a review again. And that totally stunts with my growth, in my progress. It stunts my progress if I really want to make something, and then I have to start over. Fortunately, the turtles, they have the secret of the ooze, and the ooze does not stunt their progress, their growth. They grow into these grown up creatures. They look like people now, basically. That's what happens. They get transformed by the secret of the ooze, the magical Disney ooze. So it's not really owned by Disney, but what I really like about the turtles is that they're funny and they fight. Those are basically the two top features. The number one is that they're funny, and that's what makes the movies so great. So the new movies need to be funny. They need to show how creative they could be with the jokes they tell. Like, man, I love being a turtle, man, kind of thing. And then all the fighting is the second most important thing that should happen. There has to be a lot of fighting, and yeah, I think there should be a lot of fighting. Because if there isn't fighting, then they're not really ninjas. That's what ninjas do. They're not pirates. They're ninjas. Ninjas fight. Pirates dance around and they drink beer and they look funny. Which, unlike the Pirates of the Caribbean, so he might be the exception. Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow might be the exception, but other than that, pirates are fast and ninjas are cool. Ninjas are fast and they hide underneath the smoke, so you don't really have to worry about what they do or who they are, because they're ninjas. They're green fighting machines. So this first movie, it starts out with like crime. They show the crime of New York City, and it's pretty bad. And they have these foot soldiers, the Foot Clan, and they're basically teens. Most of them are teens and young adults, and they're starting making trouble in their neighborhood, like the Prince of Bel Air, except a bunch of them, and they're not just all black. They're also white too. I'm not trying to be a racist. I'm just, I don't know, trying to be funny maybe, but it doesn't matter if it works or not. the Foot Clan does work. And that's the thing. They work so you don't have to. And they're doing whatever that Shredder tells them to do. Who is Shredder? Shredder is the bad guy. Shredder is like from Japan. And he's like a Japanese guy. And he's angry at the world or something. And he just wants to take over the world or just, do bad things or whatever. And he wants to start his own family. And he tells the people, I am your father, kind of thing. Kind of like Darth Vader says that to Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars saga. All this, oh, I'm your father kind of thing. And I don't know what's up with that totally, but not everybody knows who their father is, and that's why you see people on Jerry Springer and Montel, and they have the DNA testing and the lie detectors to find out, oh, are you the father? He is not the father. Oh no, he's not the father. Yes, he is the father. It's really hard to say, but everybody wants to be a part of a family. So is a real family a real family? Or can an adopted family be in a family? Be a real family? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Okay? So, I'm sorry that you can't see my face. The sun is outside the window. The window is behind me. You can't really see my face. And you can't really see the face of Shredder either. And Shredder is that mysterious guy. And he takes the master of the turtles and he kidnaps the master. Master Splinter, the rat. So the rat has a name. Yes, the rat has a name. It's Splinter. Pretty scary. But that's that's what the Shredder does. Shredder's a big can opener. That's what Michelangelo says. Michelangelo is one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles who wears orange around his eyes as a bandana. How do you say that word? Basically something that goes around your eyes. As a ninja, that's what you do, and that's what you wear. And you fight crime. But in the middle of the movie, Raphael is upset and he runs up, but then he's beaten up by the Foot Clan, and the other turtles have to come and save the day, and then they have to run off and retreat to a farm of that Jason guy. Not Jason of the Friday the 13th films, but close enough because he wears a white mask, like a hockey puck mask. So he might as well be just like that guy. Just like that guy. Except he's not a killer like Jason of the Friday the 13th films. He's a good Jason man who helps out the turtles, and they go out to his farm. I think it's his farm or April's farm. Either way, they're out in the farm, and they're alone because they're without their master Splinter, the rat. But then they're communing, they're around a fire, and then all of a sudden they see Splinter, and Splinter says, hey, good work, keep on training, gotta cast them all kind of thing. Except, you gotta cast me. Not cast a bunch of Pokemon cards. Cast me. Get me. Save me. You're my only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. That's what Splinter, the rat, says to them. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but if you've seen this film, what happened. That he's upset, and he's messed up. In other words, he's kidnapped, and he's tied up, and he can't go anywhere. He's a rat. An overgrown rat. I really thought that the rats in New York City were pretty big, but that's pretty ridiculous to see a rat that's big as Splinter. But then again, that's what ooze does to you. Ooze is like drugs, except for rats and turtles and Battletoads. And I really do like the Battletoads. I don't care. I don't care if they're a rip-off of the turtles. The Battletoads are pretty cool. They're kind of unique and not like the turtles at all. So the turtles go and they eventually get to where Shredder is, and they fight and they fight and they're fighting all these people and and how does the music go again? Dun 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 dun. But you know, man, I should know the music, but I don't. I should do the research and play it and have little, little boxes on the side. Where you like, boom, put a box here. Like that's what some people do with their movie reviews. And me, I'm low tech, too scared of my laptop turning off at any second because of it's gonna get overheated. Man, at the end of the movie, it does get kind of overheated with the fighting, and they get to the top of the roof, and then there's Shredder, and then Shredder starts beating the crap and the hell out of them, basically. And they fall to the ground, and they don't know what to do, and they're upset, and Leonardo says, "You know where Splinter is. You will die," or something. He gets really upset, and at the very end, they're all fighting Shredder at the same time. It's like, ah! But then they all fall down. They fall down to the ground, and it's really sad. But then Splinter comes out of nowhere. He just like lands onto the top of the building from the sky or something. I don't know where he comes from. And Shredder is like, "Oh, there's the rat, and it has a name. I will take its other ear." And he runs at him, and then Splinter the rat does something with his hand, and he has like one of the weapons from Raphael, and then oh my goodness, Shredder just flips over, and he's about to fall, but then Splinter the rat is holding on to him, and 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 then Shredder is he's gonna go and try to get the rat, but then he falls, and while he's falling, Splinter says, some people, they die good, but then other people, they die without honor. Without honor. And it's really sad, and that's what happens. He falls to his death. Or is he really dead? Spoil alert for the next film. What happens? Basically, he falls. And that's what happens in film. He falls into a dumpster. And then Jason closes the dumpster, and it like crushes Shredder. And that's the end of the film. And Turtles are like, "Man, I love being a turtle." And Splinter says, "I made another funny." And I can't remember exactly what the funny was, but Splinter is kind of full of himself. He is a dirty rat. A dirty, dirty rat. But it's fine because, he's a rat and he should have some fun in his life. If you were a rat, wouldn't you want to have some fun? Tell me in the comments below. And what kind of movie reviews should I do in the future? Tell me in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? And should I shave my beard? Tell me in the comments below. I'm serious. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I really like the Turtles because it's funny, because the Turtles are just like fun people that you want to hang out with. You want to hang out with the Turtles because you know that they have your back, and they will not let you get hurt, and they know, ninja fighting moves, and they will have your back because they're ninjas and they're turtles, and they're not gonna hurt you because turtles don't eat people like dinosaurs do from Jurassic Park. You don't have to worry about those things. They're the turtles. So do you like the turtles? If you don't like the turtles, tell me why in the comments below. Why don't you like the turtles? If you do like the turtles, why do you like the turtles? What do you like about the turtles? Tell me all about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is so magical about it? And what's your favorite representation of the turtles? Is it the cartoons? And which one? Is it the which of the TV shows, of the cartoon TV shows, do you like the most of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Or is it the animation Turtles, or the live action TV show of the Turtles on Fox? Or is it one of the 3 live action films that you like the most? Or is it the animation movie that they made of the Turtles a few years ago? Will it be the new live action film they're gonna make really soon in the next couple of years, like 2014? Is it gonna be that one? Will you like that one? Is it the comics? The original comics going all the way back to 1983? Is that your favorite? Tell me what is good about the Turtles and what is bad about the Turtles. I really want to know. Tell me in the comments below. I will look at them and I will talk about you in later videos. I really will. At least I will try. Or I promise I will. Maybe I'm lying, but you'll have to find out to see if I'm telling the truth or not. I might be bluffing or I might not. But then again, I'm not a pirate. So I don't really believe in lying. I'm more like a ninja, and a ninja's more honest. Or what do you think? What is cooler, a ninja or a pirate? Who is more honest, a ninja or a pirate? Who is more realistic, a ninja or a pirate? Who would you rather have on a boat, a ninja or a pirate? Thank you. Subscribe, like my video, and see you later, alligator, on the website.